Hi guys, LNDR Tom here from LFGC, and today I have the promised video of the new Xbox Series 2 white controller. Now it does say that it's called Core, not sure why it's called Core, but yeah, this is the new one that's come out today. I wasn't sure if it was going to come in time, which was why I didn't know if I'd be able to do this video, but it has, so I'll get this video up straight away for you guys to be able to see it. This was released today, like I said. I got it directly from Microsoft, so I'm pretty happy with delivery, to be honest. From reading up on this online, this one is a lot more sturdy. It's apparently supposed to be better made. We'll find out. I had a Elite 2 controller previous, which started getting problems with the RB button and I think it was the A button. Sent it off to Microsoft to repair. It come back faulty straight out of the packaging with the RT trigger not working at all. So that went back. It come back with a different fault. I think it was the RB controller, because I believe when they go off for repair, they give you a replacement, which was a previous fix. These fixes weren't good enough, so I ended up going back to Amazon, who was the original seller, and they luckily gave me a full refund, even though it was about 2 years in. So that was quite good of them. I have chose to get this one. I do miss the Elite Series 2 controller that I had, although it was faulty. So let's get this open. I know it's not got much inside the box, but I have something else to show you with that, which Chalk and Cheese has luckily given to me. So we'll get this open and we'll see what comes inside the box. So now I've unboxed the controller. This is what comes in the box. As you can see, there isn't a great deal in this box, but you can buy the accessories separately, which I've said. So I will get to that part in a moment. But you've got the controller, which is just on its own. Doesn't come with the paddles, doesn't come with any changeable joysticks or the D-pad, but you can remove all that. You can buy the accessories to go with this, which I'll get to in a moment. You have the key in order to tighten up the analog sticks, so you can tighten them up to make them a bit tighter to move around or looser with this key. You've got your charging cable, which because this is just the box standard controller of the Elite Series 2, whether they're going to do a version that comes with everything, I don't know, but you can buy the accessories separately. But you can charge it up through this. Has an internal battery in there, so you can't use any plug and play kits. This is one that is just rechargeable from the actual controller. You can't buy an aftermarket one like a Venom battery pack or anything. So you can charge that internally with this cable. You've got all your instruction guides in different languages and some more product information there, which I'm not interested in any of that. So this is the controller. You get rubberized grips, obviously interchangeable analog sticks and D-pad. You've got your normal buttons on the front. I assumed that this one, I thought it was a share button, but I believe that's probably to go through the presets, but I'll have to have a look at that. You've got your normal menu buttons and obviously your normal X, Y, BA, and then your trigger locks on the back to be able to lock these triggers. So that's at full, and then that's the maximum that you can lock it at, which is great for shooting games, not so great for driving games because you're not braking or accelerating half as fast as what you need to be. So certain games that's perfect for. If you're new to Elite controllers, I think that the trigger lock function is one of the best features on these controllers, especially on games like Call of Duty, PUBG, all them sort of games. You have the upper hand on people being able to shoot that much faster. Like I say, you've got the USB-C charging cable, USB-A end, and that will just connect into the top of the controller. Other than that, this controller is identical to obviously any other Xbox controller. It will work on any series Xbox. I assume it will work on the Xbox One because all the Xbox Series controllers have done, so I've got no reason to believe that it wouldn't. There is a bit of weight in this, like the black one that was out previously. I'm assuming it's probably a very similar weight, but it does feel nice and weighty in your hand, which is what I like about these controllers. Now I'll just get on to the next part of the video, which will be the accessories. So this part is just to compare one of the previous models of Elite controller. This was the original Elite controller that was released a long time ago. I have got stick drift on this, don't really use this one much. This was what I used on the Xbox One, so we're talking about many years ago. I have replaced the faceplate on it because I got bored of the original black one. I have got scuff analog sticks, and I've got scuff rubberized grips on it. And then obviously the original paddles, and it's got 2 different types of trigger lock. Now with the newer ones, there is 3 different types of trigger lock on the back. So with this one, if you have the really old model, then you would charge it up through the cable into a USB plug or Xbox, whatever you're using to charge it, and it would just go into there. Now you can put different battery packs in this. So this one, you could put the original Xbox plug and play battery in there and charge it up. Like I say, with this one, it is internal. You can't do that as it was with the last Series 2 controller that come out in black. So this one is the old model. We're gonna see if the paddles from this one work with this one. I have been told that the paddles from the Series 2 black controller work with this, which I'll get to in a moment because they're there. So let's have a look first and see if the paddles from this one work in this, just so that if anyone has this controller, they know whether they need to buy the accessories to go with it. So now I've removed the paddles from this controller, as you can see, and I've added them on the new Series 2 one, and they do work with it. So they seem to, there's no reason for me to believe that they won't work. They did slot in relatively easily. So in theory, you could use the original paddles from this in this controller. Now I have Series 2 paddles from the previous black version of this controller, which I'm going to use because I do still use this controller from time to time. This one's in my gym generally, this one's in the house. So I will take the ones out of the accessories that I've got, put them ones back in there, and we'll make sure everything works in this. So these are the original accessories from the previous model of this Elite Series 2 controller. This is what Chalk and Cheese has given me kindly, which I have many thanks to him for. So I've now got a case for it, which is good because I want to keep it protected. He's given me the charging cable, which obviously has come with that new one, but that will come in handy. He's given me the charger, and he's given me all the accessories that come with it. Now, obviously, with this controller, I have already got the key, so that's not necessarily needed. But the charger, I have been told, works with this. I am going to test that to make sure that that is the case, and I'll do that on this video. But yeah, I've got all the new paddles and different sticks that I can put in. I can show you now that the sticks work fine. So they are just interchangeable. They're magnetized if you weren't already aware of that. So the sticks work fine. We'll put the paddles in, make sure the paddles work fine. That's a bit harder to do whilst recording. Obviously you've got, with the old version, if you have got the Series 2 controller already and you just want this new one, you have got the different D-pad, which works fine as well. We'll put that in there because I quite like this one. And now I'll just put this on my desk and see if it does start charging the controller. And I'll put the paddles in the back and I will come back to you. Right now I have the dock plugged in. You can obviously leave it in here and put the cable through that hole that you can see at the back. It goes through the back of this case. You lift up this little bit and it goes through there. So you can leave it all connected and it just charge in this case. but I generally stick this on my desk and just dock it on my desk, get rid of the case, and then the controller can go in the case in the drawer or wherever I decide to keep it. So like I say, with this, it come with absolutely nothing. Chalk and Cheese has given me all these accessories. So the paddles work perfectly fine in this. I have to say that these paddles went in a hell of a lot easier than the original Elite controllers ones from the previous model. So I would recommend, if you are going to get one of these, maybe not use the ones from this series of Elite controller, but maybe get yourself some Elite 2 series paddles. What I would recommend, if you don't have anything, would be to buy that pack, but you might be able to get some paddles and a charger. I think I found a charger on eBay. You can get them for about £8 or £9 for just the charger, and you can buy the paddles for the back on eBay as well. Whether they're genuine Microsoft ones, I don't know, but you can buy the accessory pack, which I'll bring up in the video in a moment, which I believe is $54.99, but I will double check that. We'll get to that bit in a sec. But as it's all plugged in, we'll check that it charges. So you literally just drop that on. I felt it vibrate, and then the light comes on. So I can confirm that that does charge the controller. As you can see, it flashes when it's charging, and then I believe it stays steady when it's fully charged. Might be wrong, don't quote me on it. It's been a while since I've had the Elite controller actually working. Have been using just the original Xbox Series X controller that come with the console, and my anniversary one that LNDR Joe bought me for my birthday. So this one is getting the thumbs up from me for now. Obviously, I've not tried it out as yet. It has just come. I've literally opened it as soon as I started making this video. So yeah, I will test it out over the next few days. I'm sure there won't be any problems with it, but I will bring up the accessories that you'll need to go with this if you haven't got any of the accessories. But if you have got accessories, just use the ones from the Elite 2 controller from the previous one if you have got them. If you haven't, then yeah, you might need to buy some, unless you're not bothered about the paddles. Paddles aren't the be all and end all, but it does change the experience slightly. But if you just want a much better quality controller, bit more weight in it, trigger locks, just buy this. Don't worry with the paddles. Get the paddles at a later time. I will find the accessories now for you online. So this is off of Microsoft's website. So this is the Elite Wireless Controller Series 2 core controller. You can see that's £114.99. That is the complete component pack, which is the pack that you'll need if you don't have anything else. And that is the previous model of the Elite Series 2 controller, currently at £142.99. Now, that's the one that obviously I've done. So we'll go into this to see what comes with the component pack now. So with the component pack that you may or may not want to buy, you'll get your paddles, you'll get your thumbsticks, you get the charging dock, you get the case, and it does show a cable there as well, which I'm assuming it maybe comes with as well, so you'll get an extra cable. It does list them all on there, but basically this is the pack that you could or could not buy. £55 seems a little bit steep to me, but if you don't have any of those items, then go ahead and order that with the controller. Like I say, you don't need to order it straight away, but it could be something that you get in the future. So there you have it. This is the Elite Series 2 core controller. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming to the channel to watch this video. If you've liked the video, hit that like button. If you've not already, please feel free to subscribe to the channel to get us some more subscribers. Make sure not to miss out on any future videos that we put up. We do lots of unboxings, lots of gameplay from various games, achievement guides, pretty much a bit of everything. So this is just another unboxing for you to watch. This is LNDR Tom. Thanks for watching.